Aitor, how the players responded this week to another defeat?
I think we have a really nice game to play on Saturday because it's the cup, not the league. We have to remember how good we were 2 weeks ago, and just to keep going, to keep believing, and to know that again that I think the club has been in the semi-finals just twice in their story, so it's a nice opportunity for us to go to Wembley.
Do you think then there's a lot less pressure on this game? Is that how you go into this one?
Well, I think the pressure is the same, because you have to win a game against a team like Man City, and it's going to be a difficult game. Like, we are playing at home. We need to know that this again, we have to take this game like a really, really good opportunity to go to Wembley, because it's not easy to play the semi-finals, and we'll have the chance not to play.
How concerned are you about the slump in form in the league since the turn of the year?
I think the last 2 weeks have been really, really bad, because before those weeks we played, for example, against Everton, and we competed against them face to face. We had a chance to win the game at home, so it's just to recover again that level. As a staff, we are doing everything. We are trying to do different things. We are trying to show them once again our confidence, and I think now they have to make a step forward and to go to the pitch, knowing that the coach, the crowd, the club, all of us trust them, and it's just to look back 2 weeks ago to know that they can do it.
You say that you're trying to do different things to try and mix it up, to try and change it. What really needs to change on the pitch for things to turn around?
Again, I think to believe in the way that we believed 2 weeks ago, because again, we played really good. We had chances to score. We competed against the best teams in the league, and I don't know why we've lost. I think the game against Crystal Palace, especially the first half, when we had to change everything. It was hard, because again, when you are playing well, and that first half was awful, and we lost our confidence, and now it's again to recover that confidence, because again, when we play in our style, we were competing against every single team.
A lot has been said in the last few days about your future at the club. Have you spoken to the chairman since the weekend?
Yes.
Are you able to tell us what was said, or give us an outline as to what was said in the meeting?
I mean, the meeting was that we have an amazing opportunity to go to Wembley on Saturday. So it's the positive thing. We need to take the positive things, because we have around us a lot of negative things. So we need to have the positive things, and to be in Premier League, to be playing against Man City in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So I think it's an important trophy in this country, and to be in this position, we need to be positive, because we have to be positive.
Since you met him, do you feel as though you still have the backing, the full backing of the chairman?
Of course, and he showed me after 1 month when I arrived here, so I didn't know. I don't need to feel every day, because he showed me just 1 month after I arrived here.
I know you say less pressure on this game at the weekend, but after Man City is Manchester United, 2 really tough games. How much do you feel these next 2 games will determine your future here at the club?
I don't know anything about Man United again, because again, this opportunity to play in Wembley again in semi-finals, I don't lose 1 second thinking about Man United again.
Thank you.
Aitor, Steve Gibson's always been very patient and very helpful in the past to you and to other managers. Does that give you confidence?
Yes, and again, I said always the most difficult moment for me was when I arrived here, and we've lost 3 games. We drew 1 and we won just 1, and he was the first one who transmitted his confidence. So since that day, I feel his confidence. So I don't need to feel every day, and he doesn't need to show me every day, because that day was the main day for me.
How much of a lift would it give you and everyone connected with the club a win this weekend? How much of a lift would it give everyone?
I think it can be amazing, but it can be amazing especially to realize how good moment we are living. Because sometimes when I heard or someone tells me that we are in an awful situation, and for me to be in a Premier League, to be in the quarterfinals, it's an amazing situation. It's true that we are in the relegation position, but it's the first time we are in that position since the league started. So again, for a team like us, we knew that that was gonna happen. So it's just to try to win and to show everybody that we're in a really good moment.
As someone who puts so many hours into this job and who dedicates so much time to it, how much have these last 2 weeks, as you say, that have been probably the most difficult, how much have they kind of hurt you personally?
Well, I've been working the same hours, but I changed a few things. For example, the training sessions, because now again I need to work more in their confidence, so to show them videos when we played really well, especially when we played against Arsenal or Man City or Chelsea or big teams, or to do something also at the training ground, like we had a lunch yesterday together with the players, with the medical staff, the chef, Paul. So I think the main thing that everybody is on board, and is the most important thing.
So is it been about bringing everyone together, really?
Yes, because again you can feel the spirit of this team, and it's just to try to recover their confidence, and it's just to show them that they are able to do a lot of good things.
And you say you've changed a few things in terms of training. Have you changed things in terms of how you attack in games or formation or anything like that? I'm just since obviously you'll be fully aware of the scoring record and that teams may know how to approach a game against Middlesbrough now.
Of course, as a coach, you have to try to change, especially when the things are not working. But again, you can, as a coach, you can train completely different things to try to attack more. But if the players go to the pitch and they don't have that confidence, at the end it's going to be for you have been working for nothing. So it's just to work on the pitch and to work on their confidence, because again they show that they can do it.
And just finally for me, team news injuries, how are you set?
But Chambers is out, Yala is out. We need to wait for George, but I think he's going to be out. But because 3 defenders, I think it's going to be tough. But we have for the players, and we have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I saw you left Negredo out last week. How hard a decision was that?
It wasn't hard because I took him off at half-time against Crystal Palace, and Rudy Gastet's second half was really good. And when a player shows me on the pitch that he's ready to play on Saturdays or here in the training ground, he's gonna play. And Rudy's been really good since he arrived here, and Alvaro had his chances, and now Rudy's playing.
So Rudy will play at the weekend?
I'm thinking, no, I know, but they don't know, so I prefer to tell them first.
Do you feel, obviously you would have wanted more goals from Negredo, but do you feel he maybe hasn't had the chances to score the goals that he would have liked?
Again, but we had the chances. It's always the same question. We have to try to play forward. We were training 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago. We are training now. We did against West Ham, against West Brom, against Everton, and now again we are not doing it. So now it's more again about their confidence and to show them that they were good and we can compete.
And you knocked Manchester City out of the cup 2 years ago. I mean, how in terms of all the games you've had at Middlesbrough, is that one of the best?
Yes, it was one of the best, but now it's good for us because at that time we were a surprise for everybody, and we are not a surprise now because I think one of the keys this season that nobody expected our level the first part of the season, and for that reason we added a few points, but now everybody knows that we are a really organized team, we are a really good team, and now it's difficult to surprise them because all of them know that it's going to be a tough game against us.
Pep Guardiola has suggested that he will rotate his squad again. Does that make it harder to plan, or is it because they've got such a good squad it doesn't really matter?
No, with a squad like that, it's been really hard to not to analyze, because I know Pep and I know his style, but I don't care if Navas is playing or Sterling is playing or Sané, or for me Silva is the best. He didn't play yesterday, so he will play on Saturday. So once again is to show everybody that if Silva rested yesterday is because Man City is taking this game like an important game for them. So it's good for us, because again we are showing that we are a team that all the teams are respecting us.
Now, last weekend at Stoke, there were a few fans, a minority of fans who were a little angry, who were chanting things, possibly about yourself. But tomorrow and next week, how much do you need all the fans to be positive towards the team?
Look, the crowd has been brilliant since I arrived here. Sometimes I want more from everybody, from me the first, and from the players, and from the crowd, and from everybody, but the crowd, especially this season, in the bad moments, because last season and 2 seasons ago we were at the top of the table and it was easier, but this season in the bad moments they were with us. I remember now the game against West Ham and West Brom, for example, when we started the game losing, and their support was crucial for those games, and I know that they are going to be supporting us 100% next Saturday, because they know how important this game is for us.
Aitor, just check on George's injury. Is it a recurrence of the old injury?
Yeah, now it's the calf again. So against Crystal Palace was the knee, and I was the calf, and he had problems when he finished the game against Stoke last Saturday.
Aitor, you talked earlier about the things you've done to bring the squad back together. Ben Gibson, after last week's game, suggested that perhaps not everybody was pulling in the same direction. Does that concern you, that Ben felt that?
If Ben said something, you have to ask Ben. I can as well answer the thing that I said or that I think.
But that's always been really important to you, that the unity within the squad.
Of course, because we are in Premier League and we are in this position, and we are going to play against Man City in the quarterfinal, because this team always showed that as a group is the best group in the league.
You were asked earlier about some of the things that have been said and written about you. How, as a coach, do you deal with that? How do you deal with that, all that talk?
Look, I am starting my career, and every single situation is new, and I have to learn. I have to modify. I need to know the mistakes that I am making. I need to know the things that they can improve, because again I am learning, and I have to try to bring the best from the players. And now I think the only thing that they can do is to bring them again, to give them all my confidence, because I think now it's about their confidence.
Does the criticism make you even more determined to get things right?
No, because the first critic, so I don't need to hear critics, because even when last season everybody told me that I was the best, or when we beat Man City 2 years ago, when everybody said that I was the best, I said always that the day that I think I am the best, I will go home, because that day I will be back.
Just on the weekend's game, in some respects, does it take the pressure off the players, because you're perhaps underdogs, there's not the pressure of league points to fight for? Can they go out perhaps and express themselves a little easier?
They need to go to the pitch in the way that they know to do, and in the way that they did 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. So it's the only thing that they need to do, because they know our confidence, they know the things, the training sessions are always trying to improve, always trying to do something that we're gonna find in the game. So every single session, every single week is different, because it's not the same to play against Watford and to play against Man City. So we plan every single week completely different, but again, they have to put on the pitch the things that we are doing in the week. And once again, they are more than able, because they did 2 weeks ago.
And just finally, as you said, Pep Guardiola has a rich array of talents to choose from. Sergio Aguero is back in the team and scoring goals for fun at the moment. How worrying is that?
Yeah, but once again, it's the same behind Sergio. He has Sané or Sterling or David Silva, or it's about the team, it's the ruin. So I can say 25 players and a very good coach. So for us, once again, it's really important that a team like Man City, a coach like Guardiola, are resting players to play against us is because we are doing something well.
Were you surprised that Aguero lost his place in the team for a while, given what he's done, even in his time in England?
Look, I don't want to say something when I don't know what happened, because again, Pep did, and Pep had his reason. So I can say something about my decision, but when I don't know what happened, I prefer to not say it.